family, welcome back to the Ebony Restoration channel. Today's video is going to be all about my morning water. In my morning water we have activated charcoal, organic spirulina, lime juice, and the water that I actually use to mix all those together is microfiltered, ozonated, and it has no chlorine or fluoride. So let's start off with the activated charcoal. Why did I use activated charcoal? Well, thanks for asking, you guys. Activated charcoal is a natural toxin remover. In fact, some emergency rooms use it as a poison removal. If people come in with cases of poisoning, some people use it mixed with baking soda on top of snake bites to draw out the poison. When activated charcoal is actually being made, it actually has pores that are formed in the making process, and these pores, when ingested, it grabs onto the toxins and holds onto the toxins so that you are able to release the toxins outside of your body. Now, one thing to keep in mind when using activated charcoal is that you don't want to use it during the same time that you're using prescription medicine, and the reason is because that's a toxin and activated charcoal is going to draw out the toxin. And so if you're using prescription medication for some type of ailment and you use activated charcoal, you're not going to get the supposed benefits of a prescription medication with the use of activated charcoal, because activated charcoal is just going to come in and remove it, and it's going to be a waste of money, time, and energy. Organic spirulina, the reason why I use organic spirulina is because, one, it's organic, and I try to incorporate as many organic items in my life as possible because it has least amount of chemicals, and the manufacturing and growing process is just more wholesome and natural. Spirulina is also one of the top protein sources. In comparison to soy, it has 2 times the protein. Comparison to milk, it has 3 times the protein. In comparison to eggs, it has 6 times the protein. And not to mention, spirulina by itself, by weight, is about 60 to 70% protein. So people that are concerned going on a plant-based lifestyle, whether it's vegetarian, vegan, raw food, there are natural sources of protein, and there are different sources of protein actually. You know, you have the animal-based and you have the plant-based, and the plant-based sources are more biodegradable and absorbable and relatively absorbable into your body compared to the animal sources of protein. The reason why I use lime juice is the same reason why I use lemon juice in my previous videos that I talked about my detox water. And that's because it's alkalizing when it goes inside your body. It resets the pH in your stomach, and it's just a really refreshing taste in comparison to the powders that you put in here. The activated charcoal comes in a powder, the spirulina comes in a powder, and the water is just water. Water shouldn't have a taste, and if your water does have a taste, you probably shouldn't be drinking that water at all, actually. So the lime actually gives flavor to the water that I'm drinking. The reason why I opt to use microfiltered water is because the water molecules are actually broken up into small pieces that are easy to get into the openings of your cells and your tissues so that it can deliver the health and healing benefits that you're seeking. The reason why I also opt for ozonated water is because the water has essentially oxygen added to it, and the added oxygen also adds in health benefits because an oxygen-rich environment in your body does not allow does not allow disease to survive. In fact, I forget the name of the Nobel laureate, But there was a Nobel laureate winner that actually did research that found that cancer cannot survive in an oxygenated environment. And my water has to be with no fluoride and chlorine, because these two substances definitely are just very horrible for your body, because one, fluoride has been found to increase the instances of bone cancer, and it also robs your tissues of the nutrients, because when it enters into your body, your system needs to go in and try to neutralize the effects of it, and so it starts pulling calcium from your bones to neutralize this. And so these are the ingredients that are inside of my detox morning water, and those are the reasons why I choose to include these ingredients. If you have your own recipe for your morning detox water, please feel free to leave it down in the description box. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it down below. And as always, I leave you all in nothing less than peace, love, and unity.